distribution. Normal probability distribution. So it is continuous probability or a discrete probability distribution? Normal distribution
Continuous.
is
Continuous
very
probability
good.
distribution.
Very good. Continuous probability distribution. Okay. So as in case of the exponential distribution, here also instead of p of x, I am going to define normal distribution as f of x. F of x is equal to 1 by sigma into square root of 2 pi integral, sorry, not integral, that will come later for the standard. 1 by sigma root of 2 pi into e to the power of minus of x minus mu whole square divided by 2 sigma square. Actually, this is a definition for normal distribution. Normal distribution definition is f of function. Normal distribution function is f of x is equal to 1 by sigma into square root of 2 pi into e to the power of minus of x minus mu whole square divided by 2 sigma square. What is sigma and mu here? Okay, mu is nothing but mean. Mu is nothing but mean for normal distribution, and sigma is nothing but standard deviation. Okay, mu is nothing but mean, and sigma is nothing but standard deviation for the normal distribution. I am not going to prove mean and standard deviation because in your syllabus they removed it. Just we have to know the formula. Okay. So f of x is equal to 1 by sigma into square root of 2 pi e to the power of minus of x minus mu whole square by 2 sigma square. So now, mean and standard deviation, as I told you that mu is the mean and sigma is the standard deviation. Variance is sigma square. So next we have, suppose actually normal curve. We can write the normal curve. Okay, this is O and this is x and this is f of x. If you draw the curve x versus f of x, you will get a bell-shaped curve. Okay, about the x-axis. So it is symmetric about the line x equal to mu. Okay, mu line. X equal to mu line. So it is called normal distribution curve. So normal distribution curve is a bell-shaped curve. It is symmetric about the line x equal to mu. So how the curve we have in the right side of x equal to mu, it is same thing we have in the left side of x equal to mu. Okay, so then if you find the area, total area, what is the total probability you will get? What's the total probability if you find for any distribution?
1, ma'am.
1. Okay, here, so instead of probability, here we can say that the area under the curve, under this curve. So total area is 1. Okay, total area is 1. So right side area is 0.5 and left side area is 0.5 because it is symmetric about the line x equal to mu. Okay, so next, if you want to find out the probability, between the point A and B, we can use the formula P of x lies between AB is equal to from A to B integral. Continuous probability means integral symbol only you should use, not summation. Integral from A to B f of x dx. This we are using. Okay. So f of x is nothing but what? F of x is nothing but this function. Okay. So 1 by, so that is nothing but probability from A to B is equal to integral from A to B. F of x is 1 by sigma into root 2 pi e to the power of minus of x minus mu whole square divided by 2 into sigma square. You can keep this constant because standard deviation is also a constant, root 2 pi is also a constant. So if you keep that outside, we will get the probability lies between A and B is equal to 1 by sigma into root 2 pi integral A to B e to the power of minus of x minus mu whole square by 2 sigma square. So into dx. Here also into dx. This is the formula we are using to find the normal distribution. Okay, did you clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So one more thing here. Actually, this is the probability distribution, and also we are taking some substitution to make it simple. So what is the substitution we are taking? We are defining Z1 and Z2. Okay, here. So instead of x, I am going to change in the normal distribution. X I am going to change to Z. X I am going to change to Z. How we are changing to Z? So here we have x minus mu, correct? X minus mu by sigma. I will keep this outside. Okay, x minus mu by sigma. I will take the substitution as Z. Let Z is equal to x minus mu by sigma. This is a substitution I am taking to make this value simple. What we have the power in the exponential, right? To make this value simple, I am going to substitute. To make it simple, Z is equal to, I am going to take the substitution, Z is equal to x minus mu by sigma. So look at here, our integral value is a to b. Okay, our integral value is a to b. So if you take the upper limit for x, so it becomes Z1 to Z2. Z1 is lower limit. Lower limit, that is put x equal to a, that is a minus mu by sigma. Then put x equal to the upper limit b minus mu by sigma. Then what is our probability of the normal distribution become by taking these substitutions? So that I will explain you now. So these are some basics. Okay. So now actually first I will write the formula. Probability of x lies between a and b is, what we have the formula, 1 by 2 into square root of 2 pi integral sigma into, not 2 into, sigma into square root of 2 pi integral a to b e to the power of minus of x minus mu whole square by what we have? 2
sigma square.
2 sigma square into dx. Now I am taking the substitution. Z is equal to x minus mu by sigma, and so for the lower limit it is changed as, if you put x equal to a minus mu by sigma, I will call it as Z1. Next Z2 will be for the upper limit b minus mu by sigma. Therefore now our probability is changed as, right, what is x now? From this you find x, because you are changing x minus mu to sigma, sorry, x minus mu by sigma to z, means you are changing x to z, correct? You should change dx to dz. So for that you solve this for x. X is equal to what?
Mu plus sigma z.
Mu plus sigma z. Now you find dx. So what is sigma stands for? What is sigma? What is sigma and mu?
Standard deviation.
Standard deviation and mu is mean. Since standard deviation is constant and mean is a constant, so we have to differentiate that. Keep sigma as it is, sigma into dz plus differentiation of mu is 0. So we got dx is equal to sigma into dz. Therefore now our integral, that is our probability definition, become p of integral, sorry, p of, instead of a and b, what we should take? If you put a, what we got? Z1. If you put b, our value is changed to Z2. Okay. Instead of x, now my new variable is z. Instead of a, z varies between Z1 to Z2. Okay. Z1 to Z2, which is equal to 1 by sigma into root 2 pi integral, instead of a, Z1 to to z2 e to the power of minus 1 by 2. I will keep it here 1 by 2. So this is completely can be written as x minus mu by sigma whole square. X minus mu by sigma is nothing but z square. Shall I write it as z square? Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
dz is sigma, dx is sigma into dz. Sigma and sigma cancelled. Therefore, P of z lies between z1 and z2. z1 and z2 is equal to 1 by root 2 pi integral from z1 to z2 e to the power of minus z square by 2 dz. Actually, this is a formula what we are using. Okay, what is z? What is z? Where z is equal to?
X, ma'am.
X minus mu by sigma, not z equal, z is not equal to x. X minus mu by sigma. What is mu stands for?
Mean.
Mean. And sigma stands for?
Standard deviation.
Standard deviation. Okay. So this is called probability distribution function. Okay. So for normal standard probability distribution function is defined as probability of z lies between z1 to z2 1 by root of 2 pi integral from z1 to z2 e power minus z square by 2 dz. Actually this value will be tabulated. Okay, this value will be tabulated and tabular value they will give. While solving the problem I will explain that concept. And also we have the standard curve. So what is the standard probability distribution? So that standard normal probability distribution. So that we are defining it as phi of x. So what does that mean? So that I will explain. So because these basic concepts we are using in the problem, that's what I am explaining. I thought of giving direct formula only, but these we are using. Okay, when? So as we know that z is equal to x minus mu by sigma, x minus mu by sigma. So then mu is equal to 0, mu is equal to 0 and x sigma is equal to 1. Okay. The normal distribution with mu is equal to the probability density function. It may be observed that this is same as the probability density function of the normal distribution. So z is equal to x minus mu by sigma is called normal, standard, normal, variate. Standard normal variate means that discrete random variable. Variate means random variable. Standard normal variable z is called. Okay. So next we go for the standard normal distribution. Standard normal distribution. Okay, in the standard normal distribution, so it is defined as phi of z. Phi of z is equal to 1 by root 2 pi. Instead of z1, I will take it as 0. Instead of z2, I will take it as z. I will explain how we got this one. E to the power of minus z square by 2. Okay, so it is called normal probability function. So phi of z, not x, phi of z denotes, it is also denoted as A of z. A of z represents the area under the curve, phi of z. If you draw the curve z versus phi of z, you will get the curve like this. So here we have a point z. Okay. So from 0 to z means this one, this part. Okay, this part. So this gives us phi of z, that is 1 by square root of 2 pi integral 0 to z e power minus z square by 2 will give the area of this portion. So we got, I am taking that z1. So in the previous definition I gave that integral from z1 to z2. So I am taking z1 as 0 and z2 as z. Okay, I'm taking Z1 as 0 and Z2 as Z. So that we'll get the standard, it is called the standard normal function. Standard normal distribution function. So we are using this formula only for the problems, in solving the problems. Okay, so phi of Z, instead of f of x, I am using phi of Z only. So what is Z? Z is the same formula, x minus mu by sigma. In the problems they will give x, we have to convert to Z, and we are using this formula. And we are using this formula to calculate the answer for the given problems. Okay, and also I want to tell you that so standard normal curve is this one. Standard normal curve is this one. It is a bell-shaped curve. It is a bell-shaped curve. It is written Z versus phi of Z. Z versus phi of Z. It is symmetric about the line. As I told you earlier, symmetric about the line x equal to mu. Here I am taking that mu is 0. You will get, if taking mu is 0, in the previous function f of x is equal to 1 by sigma into root 2 pi, correct? Integral from a to b, integral probability, if you take integral a to b e to the power of minus of x minus mu whole square by 2 sigma square. Okay, here put mu equal to 0, put mu equal to 0 and sigma equal to 1, sigma equal to 1. Is these two become same? These two become same. So a, here I am taking, so instead of a I am taking 0, instead of b I am taking z, that's it. Now e to the power of minus x square by 2 you will get, e power minus x square by 2 you will get, instead of x we have z, that's it. Same you will get. So for that mu equal to 0. So the bell-shaped curve is symmetric about the line. As I told you earlier, x equal to mu, here mu is equal to 0 I am considering. So the bell-shaped curve is symmetric about the line, x equal to 0. Okay, at the point x equal to 0 means y-axis. X equal to 0 means y-axis. So bell-shaped curve is symmetric about the line x equal to, x equal to 0 means y-axis. What is this area in the right side? What is total area from minus infinity to plus infinity? What's the total area I said? Total area is nothing but total probability. What's the total probability?
1.
1. So that can be defined as probability of from minus infinity to plus infinity. Instead of x, here we are taking z. Standard normal variable. Standard normal variable is z, not x. In the problem they will give x, in terms of x we should convert in terms of z. So that is equal to 0. It can also be written as integral from minus infinity to plus infinity f of x dx. Okay, that will be not 0. It should be what? 1. 1, right? 1 or 0? Total probability is 1 or 0? 1. So it is symmetric about the line. Y-axis means what is the right side area?
1 by 2.
1 by 2, and left side area is 1 by 2. Probability is nothing but here in the normal distribution it is symmetric about the area. Okay, it is similar to area of the bell-shaped curve. So if you convert every problem to the curve, it is very easy to find the solution. Okay, it is very easy to find the solution. As we know that right side area is also 1 by 2, left side area of the curve is 1 by 2, total area is 1. That is equivalent to the probability of total distribution is 1. Okay, and also I want to tell you that integral from minus infinity to 0. What is f of x dx? Integral from minus infinity to 0. What is f of x dx become? What is the left side? If you are calculating that area. What's the left side area? 1 by 2 now. 1 by 2 only, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Integral 0 to infinity f of x dx is what?
1, ma'am.
1 now. 0 to
1 by 2.
infinity.
Sorry.
1 by 2. 1 by 2. That means probability of z from minus infinity to 0. Probability of z from minus infinity to 0 is 1 by 2. Correct? Huh? Probability of z from 0 to infinity is also what?
1 by 2.
1 by 2. So main thing you have to remember this one